make this
YouTube,
shit happen
what
or
up?
what? I'm tired of talking shit.
YouTube, what up?
You
What
know
up? What
I'm
up? What
ready.
up? What up? What up? What up?
He's never talked
Some cursing
shit.
going on in the
He
beginning,
hasn't
so I'm
wanted
trying
it. He
to talk
hasn't
over
wanted
that. My
it.
bad.
I've been wanting it.
Let's go on kick.
I'm giving this man another
on
opportunity.
X.
I don't give a
Same
fuck what
team.
he's talking about. Aiden, we gonna make this shit happen or what?
Brand risk for sure. It's happening.
I'm
We
gonna do you
outside.
worse
What
than
up? What up?
you
What
did
up?
to
What
him.
up? What up? What up?
Yeah, we gonna see.
I fucking promise it.
I promise it,
Aiden,
man.
appreciate you again. One hell of an event. Thank you for having me. Shout out to Jordan for making the fight happen. Hey, shout out to Brand Risk. Got a highlight of the night, knockout of the night, best fight on Brand Risk. Hey, and we're gonna be back in this bitch. It's time for me to turn up. I'm in Miami. I'm away from my kids. Shout
What's
out
good,
to
YouTube?
shout out to all three of my beautiful children. Elle, Alea, Steele. I know they were watching. I'm sorry you guys had to witness that, but Daddy got the W.
That was brutal. YouTube,
He
for
got
all
the W.
anybody who might have.
Austin, good shit, bro. Hell of a performance.
That was
You deserve that win.
brutal, y'all.
Brand risk number 15. Everybody, please get home safe. There's fights. There's crazy shit. We're gonna make it happen between Bryce and Austin. Let him enjoy that win, Miami. Thank you.
Oh my Lord. Let me take this off here because I am not trying to get a copyright on YouTube right now. YouTube, what up? We here, man. We here. We here. It was a good night. A lot of good fights. This is some of the recaps from the fights. Okay, salute to Adin Ross, Brand Risk event. It was crazy. It was crazy. You know what I need to do? What the fuck is going on here? Yeah, I can't play the audio. What's going on, YouTube? For all the people who are popping up on YouTube right now, I'm not gonna stay here too long. Okay. I just want to see how many people are popping up in the chat right now. Big salute to all the people who are also popping up from X. We got a nice 25 people jumped in from X. Yo, YouTube people, hit the like button so that we can get this up in the algo. That no neck fight was crazy. Let me know the ladies fight, crazy. Let me know what y'all think was the fight of the night. You know what I can do? I'll play a little bit of some of these fights here. The knockout, the last fight was crazy. Let me bring it to my page here. Yeah. That was insane. Holy. Let me go to my channel. Holy. Let me go to my channel. We go back just a little bit. There was some mod fights, yo. Hold on. Let me go to the McBroom knockout. Because I'm like currently on stream. I'll play that in a minute from Twitter. This knockout was vicious, gang. This dude over here, Larry Wheels, he freaking ripped his bicep. For anybody who just missed any of the events tonight, big salute to Adin Ross. This is a really dope event. I'm not going to lie. Oh, look at this, gang. He put this nigga to sleep. Look at this. Look. Ow! Nighty night. The man looks like he's invalid now, bro. Systems down. Whew. Yo, that was a crazy event. Yo, chat, what are y'all saying? Comment gang strong. Big salute to Adin Ross. I thought it was a really, really dope event tonight. Go to our kick stream if you guys want to see any of the recap for this. I don't know if Aiden's going to be keeping it up on his VOD. But I wanted to get to a couple of things before I get off of this live stream tonight. We've been live streaming for, what am I at right now? 4.5 hours. So just give me like maybe an hour for the YouTube people. There's a couple of things that we were addressing before we got into the whole Brand Risk fight tonight. Okay? And yo, salute to anybody who's popping up on YouTube. Let yourself be seen in the chat, man. Let me see what's going on here on YouTube. Don't be laming out. I know it's midnight. You know what I'm saying? But let's get it cracking. 7 in the YouTube is des. Hold on. Let me share this out real quick. Y'all niggas is playing around. Let me run this interview here, and we can get to a couple of things.
Okay, I didn't smoke back then, but if I did, I would have light my spliff off of the fire then.
Yeah.
Yo, he was out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the whole city was like, okay, yo, he's gonna do platinum.
We're watching Canadians on 106, bro. We're watching Canadians on 106.
Mm-hmm. He was getting there. Like, you remember, back to Bishop, gun in the place.
Yep.
So, okay, I'm going to rewind this just a little bit because they were talking about my top 5 lists.
A part of, you know, Aubrey's conglomerate, right? To be fair, right?
Have
He's coming out.
We seen the foundation to the point where we're at with stuff right now. So we look at it a little bit different. But one thing that, like you were saying, if we continue to be honest with the whole shit, like that's how we look at the city. We look at it like, yo, I'm from here, I was born here, but I grew up there. I lived a little bit over here. We look at the city, but this is where people kind of know me from. You know what I mean? And it's a thing where it depends on who's telling the story and how honest they're going to be and how much inclusion they're going to have with everything on a whole. You know what I mean?
who's on that list if anybody's gonna lose a spot on that list, because that's why I feel like Friday's doing this like how Charles Barkley would do it. He'd be like, Anthony Edwards is the best, and like it's a lot of us from.
I think that
YouTube peoples, hit that like button as y'all gather into the chat right now. Wagwan.
Anthony Edwards
Oh shit!
is the absolute best. Come on, man. Nobody can.
Good.
That's hilarious.
Come on,
Come on, man.
You got him. You look like him a little bit too.
Don't play me like that, bro.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
No, when SpongeBob does the round head thing,
Come on now.
I'm able to, you know, I'm able to embrace the characters. I do this shit. Yo, you know what I'm saying?
I'm crying, man.
So who would you? Yeah, that's a good question. Who would you remove out of that
Steady
list?
mobbing.
All right, so Robin Banks is okay.
I'll read the
There's
list
no
again.
order. Yeah,
Drake, Nav, Robin, Pressa, top 5.
top 5's gotta go.
I'm gonna say top 5 because he hasn't released any kind of music since he came out, and you know I know if you say top 5 names, it's like Candyman.
Am I gonna get home? Am I gonna get home tonight?
Am I gonna get home?
That shit's kind of hard.
Isn't it?
It's kind of hard.
You say his name 3 times in the fucking mirror at night. He's coming out.
Yo, bro.
Toronto might need
I said
that,
it
might
once.
not
I'm not
need
gonna
it.
say it
That's
2
kinda
more
hard.
times.
What the Candyman?
It's like what? It's like,
Yeah, you better take somebody else. Better off taking Drake off the list. And you know, I take my back. Top 5 in, Drake out, bro.
Yo, one thing that we can do, one thing we could do with that list, is because to be fair, a lot of the names on that list are a part of, you know, Aubrey's conglomerate, right? To be fair, right?
Have been.
Yeah.
Because I see top 5 rolling around with Ye right now.
Yeah, no, but that's where they
came from the umbrella.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you know, to be fair, and the thing is too is like, fuck, you can't really discount.
Well, Robin Banks.
press like certain people they brought new light to the city, but we gotta be real and take it even further back. Like when mans were coming from the States to Toronto and they're getting jammed, you know what I'm saying? Cardi was a big dog.
So why
Cardi was one of the first ones to kick in certain doors. You know what I mean?
Cardi got to be on that list.
And then if we're really keeping it 100 in terms of we look at the history of Toronto and music and over the last 40 years, we'll say, then you got other legends like before Cardi slightly. So it gets tough. It's like you have to zoom out the microscope to really get a full.
So he
look
should
on
have did a
something,
top 5 right now, and that would have made more sense.
I think.
No, man. Y'all need to stop telling me what I should have and what I shouldn't have done with the list. My list is my list. All right? I started going regionally with the list, and it is what it is. So we don't need to dissect it into younger generations or older generations just to fit the narratives or make people happy who might have got left off the list. All time is all time. Okay? So that means if you are a big dog from back in the days and you're still able to remain relevant, listen, and you lay foundations and everything like that, but even the fruits of your labor are you can still seeing living to today, okay? Or you can still be like relevant beyond Toronto, then you can be in the all-time list. But all of this other, oh, well, maybe you should separate the list into old school and then mid school and then maybe the young bucks. Nah, fam, because the old heads could be in the same category as the young bucks. They just got to stay relevant.
I think that's what he's trying to preface it. I think that's what he's trying to say.
If he would have put
He should have said that.
2026,
Yeah.
everybody would have understood that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, when you have to look at the eras, and that's the thing he didn't do with that list, is he didn't look at the eras, because that's a great point.
Yes, I did.
About like Cardi was the guy.
But how could you want him to be? Because like
especially around like what was it, like 2007, 2008?
Yeah, that like early 2000s run, it was him. You know what I'm saying?
No, it was early 2000s where he had like the he had his early best, but
no, because I did a Rex when I mentioned the Rex. With all due respect to Ghetto Concept and who else did you mention here? Salute to Easy Factor. If you could have, and Jellystone. So, and I seen Jellystone in the comments in this new list over here. I think, where is he? I seen him recently, and I was just like, oh shit. Somebody went and told Jellystone about the list. So Jellystone, you know, he had the wave in the late 90s, early 2000s. He had songs that were playing on Much Music all the time. Never was a friend of mine. You remember that song, him and Nelly Furtado? That song used to play on Much Music all the time. The hood is here. All that shit, crazy, right? It was a time was had. He had the $1.5 million deal with Warner Brothers, and that was goated. And then from there also, he helped to bring on new people, the likes of the Mula Firstes of the world and Pyrex and who else could I even say from that came off of that family tree? 40, you know what I'm saying? Who was, yes, down with the Empire, but he was also down with Jellystone, right? Young Lava. Okay, so he put on for the Rex. I am never gonna deny anybody's greatness when I'm talking about these lists. And then people might be like, yo, Nav over Jellystone? Yes, Nav came into the game way later than Jellystone. But by the time, and listen, if Jellystone sees this is with all due respect, please, with all due respect, okay? By the time Nav came into the game, like, people weren't talking about, like, they were remembering Jellystone, like, yo, that guy's a GOAT, but he wasn't current and still running the game now. How long has Nav been running, like, not running shit, but like Nav's been out, like 10 years maybe now? So has Jellystone has like had his footprint really still doing things currently over the last 10 years in the music industry? Like, he dropped some tunes here and there, but like has his quote unquote, you know, pause DNA have been all over really doing things right now in the industry. Like, when I put Maestro on the East list or on the Scarborough list, it's because Maestro is still doing things right now. People might be like, okay, he's on TV. Well, that's not rap. He just won a Juno for a children's book. He's still rapping on stages to this day. I literally just watched some footage of Maestro Fresh West performing the other day. And I'm not trying to compare people's legendary status or accolades or whatever, but I'm just going by what I see in time frames and stuff like that. And it's like, if this guy Nav came up, you know, a lot of people don't want to claim him from the Rex, but he's a kid from the Rex. He's one of the Indian youths who's probably wasn't around all of the man them like that. You know what I'm saying? If he comes out of the Rex, producer, nobody can see his face, right? And then all of a sudden, from that production standpoint, and he's producing for like the likes of The Weeknd and Belly and all these guys, he goes from there to showing his face. He's like one of the only brown rappers in the fucking rap industry right now that like Americans know who the fuck he is. And he does big ass shows where like Nav, he could do a theater. I don't know if he does an arena as a headliner, but Nav definitely doing the theater of whatever 5,000 seater sold out. You know what I'm saying? The nigga's a fucking millionaire. Like, what are we talking about? I'm not saying that money is the only thing that matters, but at a space of time, if you asked Jelly back in the days, he would have been like, yo, I'm a millionaire. What the fuck? Who the fuck are these guys? So it's the same applies to now. This nigga Nav is running the game, and he's from the Recs. So he's on my list. It's no way disrespect to anybody else. Ghetto Concept, same thing. I did a whole documentary on them niggas. Those guys, certified legends, right? With the stamp, bow, certified legends. You know what I'm saying? But like, it has to still be doing where it's like now, not that they're still running shit, because obviously nines can't run shit forever, like obviously. But it has to be where it's like, oh shit, when they pop out, the shit rings bells. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, I feel like Ghetto Concept, they didn't fall off. They never fell off. They just stopped doing stuff, man. I wish they came back recently, but for like a good 10-year span, maybe 15-year span, them niggas wasn't even around each other like that. So they weren't even cooking up any music. So it doesn't take away from what happened before, but it doesn't help to continue the legacy with long breaks. This is all I'm saying, fam. I'm not trying to be a dick. I feel like I'm very analytical when it comes to this shit. And these are the results that I get. Continue to see what I want. Let's continue with the Steady Mob. And salute to Steady Mob and salute to Tone Masons. I forget this other gentleman's name here that's sitting there with them, but salute to everybody.
It was like, I think it was 2008.
Then we're gonna get
or
to the
whenever
Charlamagne
he
story real
released
quick.
the Danger.
As soon as he got away Akon, it was out of here.
Couldn't believe it, bro.
No, bro, I was sitting there.
It.
I was lighting. Okay, I didn't smoke back then, but if I did, I would have light my spliff off of the fire.
Oh, let me also talk about the top 5 thing, because I said this in the beginning before the brand risk event earlier tonight. I was reacting to this real quick, but I'll say this also about the whole top 5 entry. I think he was a good entry in my opinion, but if we're going to put Cardinal Official for the West End, you know, Oakwood and Vaughn, you know, a lot of people have argued with me saying, yo, what about Cardinal? He's West End, and I thought he was East End, but not Scarborough. But if we're going to put Cardinal on the West End, I am willing to take top 5 off the list for Cardinal Official. Okay? And again, the list is not in any particular order. Do you guys want me to retweet it and like repost it? But I will take out top 5 for Cardinal Official, of course. Cardinal Official is like certified legend, still super relevant to today, works for Def Jam. So he's been able to like stay in the music industry and put on for other artists. Cardinal Official, definitely West End motherfucking legend. Okay, so if we're putting Cardinal in the West, count him East. Fam, no, you guys need to tell me what to do, bro. I told you I'm gonna call this nigga, but I'm gonna set up a call with this nigga, bro. Because I don't know which ends to like count him in. If he's East End, but not Scarborough, when I do the East End list, he's in there for sure. But if he's West End, I gotta put him in this now. He gotta be in this. So we need to decide where the fuck Cardinal is from. Please and thank you. He's global. He's a world traveler.
Yeah.
Yo, he was out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the whole city was like, okay, yo, he's gonna do platinum.
We're watching Canadians on 106, bro.
YouTube.
We're watching Canadians on 106.
Mm-hmm. He was getting there. Like you remember, back to Bishop, done in the place.
Yep.
Like you got to give it up to Jelly too, though, because Jelly was the first guy to get like $1 million from a record label.
But
that's
it was even around that time too. Even with Bishop, yo, there was like between the span of like, okay, I'll throw in even 1999 towards like 2000 and maybe 4. All that was happening. Bishop 106 in Park. 2004. What was it? 2005.
We'll just say 04. We'll just say
Yeah,
that.
04, 05.
Yeah.
So yeah, like he was getting busy there.
You have Chaos doing Apple commercials.
You know what I'm saying? And then you had like what else we were just mentioning. I just fucking forgot.
Okay, where are we giving Chaos to? All right. Some people will say Chaos is a Parkdale man at some point. Where's Kevin from? Kevin only knows, and I don't understand. Will you tell me, please, what's the master plan? I don't want to get copyright. Where's Chaos from? Where's Kevin? Where's Kevin from? Let me know, man, because he needs to be on one of these lists, bro. Chaos? What? All time? Hell yeah. Chaos is still, I follow Chaos. Anytime I go in his stories, this nigga's like performing somewhere. He just had an album executive produced by Drake last year. Yes, Drake.
Drake?
Chaos needs to be on a list, on one of these lists. Was DT on? That's what I'm saying. All his videos, he was always downtown. Some mans will say he's Parkdale, but Parkdale mans don't want to claim him because, like, Chaos is Chaos. You know what I'm saying? But like, where we putting Chaos? Because if Chaos is downtown, then he's going on the list with Casper and the rest of those mans. I'm sorry. My downtown list that I'm formulating in my brain right now, Smoke Dog's on that list. Okay? But if Chaos is a downtown man's, then Chaos is on that list for sure. That nigga's a GOAT. I don't even care about the Fruity video or post that he did on his Instagram. That don't take away from his GOATness.
Chaos had his music in the iPods automatically in it when he bought it.
I did not know that.
I didn't know that either.
I thought
he had a deal.
I thought it was just him too.
Yo,
No,
Bishop,
it was
Jelly.
Okay. O'Neal. What are you basing these things on? On memories, on things that you liked a lot, or are you basing it on all time? Okay, don't be one of them old heads who are like, no, that guy was my favorite. Okay, he was your favorite, but all time means you got to be doing some big things. Influence. See, this y'all be making me diss niggas, bro. Not on a wide scale. He might have influenced your neighborhood, fam, respectfully, but not on a wide scale. And I love Solitaire too, and Frankie, like our Black Eye, R.I.P. But like wide scale, you're going to people that I think you just like their raps a lot.
Who was it? Were you Jelly song?
Jelly, back to Jelly, yeah. So he dropped his
sorry.
Yeah, my memory sucks. Awful shit. So yeah, around that time, that's when Jelly had that label situation. He dropped Money Can't Buy Me Happiness.
Yeah,
time. Bro, I'll be honest with you. Even around that time, Toronto was still a vibe. And I still to this day, I still believe that 2008 was a great Toronto year.
Yep.
That was right when Drake was the one going to fuck these niggas up. That was right when everybody was popping.
Page came out with "I'm Still Fly."
What's up with?
They lost the plot. They're gone in a whole other place now. Why 2008? They're off the list. They're off the list. Yeah. But listen, let me say this in closing. When it comes to these listings, it's not a clout competition neither. Like people be like, yo. Well, I know why you put all these people on the list. Clout, obviously. Like it's to the point where like clout is supposed to be like a bad word, like the C word. Yes, these people have clout, but they didn't. I'm not putting them on the list because they chased clout. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, when I hear the word clout, like I guess if you were to break it down to what the real meaning is, like yes, a lot of people know who they are, do their names, like get a lot of SEO and moves up in the algorithm. Sure. But the clout thing just makes it sound like, oh, these guys are just not talented and they're just clout chasers that you put on a list. Like, nah. All of these guys are talented in their own way. Even if you don't like their music, they have people who do like their music in the millions. And the relevance is still to this day. Like, keep in mind, when I'm talking about Robin Banks, Pressa, and Top 5, which I am changing for Cardinal Official if he's on the West End. Okay? If I even just look at these two right here, this man didn't just start like 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Robin Banks just dropped a project the other day, and he's paralyzed. And without him, who had put on from his YouTube channel, put on a plethora of all of these other guys, including Pressa, you wouldn't get the Pressas and the YGs and all that. You might have got them anyway, but like, he was the jump-off point for all of those guys. And there's a lot of, and they've been running the fucking game for a long time. So you got to give credit where it's due. I don't care how young you think they are. They ain't even that young no more, respectfully. Like, these niggas is like getting to their 30s, early 30s or whatever, and we ain't talking about kids. So treat them like men. Don't diss them. You know what I'm saying? Even y'all legends out there, respect these young boys, even if it's not me putting them on a list. Just respect them anyway. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, Brampton list is next. Okay, so look out for that. Look out for that. And salute to Steady Mobbin. Look out for this interview right here. Toronto Rap. Toronto's top 5 rappers, Dark Truth, and why 2018 was the greatest year in Toronto's hip-hop history. All right, go check it out. I want to check on something real quick, just to put you all on the game. Charlamagne, you're going to make me buy bottles for Charlamagne. Charlamagne the God has responded to Akademiks. He might have, I think the episode dropped yesterday, but I got a chance to listen to it this afternoon. The Brilliant Idiots episode, that is. So he responded to the whole fake website that Akademiks has been accusing him of. Let me pull this up. Brilliant Idiots. Sorry, gang. Brilliant. Brilliant. Episode is out. Charla loves AI slop, Larry Bird, cakes.
Yep, Charlamagne the guy.
Andrew Schultz.
We are the Brilliant Idiots podcast, back for another.
Now, before I play this, okay, let's go to the Twitter streets and go and pull up what Akademiks actually said about Charlamagne. You're going to make me buy bottles for Charlamagne. Because Akademiks was very upset about the whole thing. Charlamagne the God responded to DJ Akademiks accusing him of using AI articles during their sit-down interview over the whole Drake lawsuit situation.
Blatantly lie and try.
I want a better one than this. I don't want one with stupid-ass music over it. Here we go.
Yeah, from what site? Just say the site one more time.
Inversewire.com, which is a very reputable site. You're trying to convince the worldwide nigga that it's not.
This is realnews.com. You hear Charlamagne? You see this? What I'm saying? Yo, Charla playing some dirty tactics. Oh, by the way, he had a printout too. He had a printout on the side of him. I gotta read this from Inverse Wire. I said, nah, just read the shit from Wall Street Journal.
Wire.
The Wall Street Journal shit. Don't mention me. Don't mention George. Don't mention nothing about what we talking about. And the Wall Street Journal shit mentions Polymarket and don't mention nothing about streams and mentions Drake. It only says Drake shouted them out. That's it. Hear what Charla says to me, right? Listen again. I really think it started with the Kendrick and Drake thing. Listen.
Privately. Give him a heads up on things. Because what I would think you would do with that information is get in front of whatever this is.
Listen, a couple of entities. They've been giving Rock Nation.
Here we
go. Remember, listen.
All of this shit came a week or two after I called you. All of these Wall Street Journal articles,
none of them are mentioning the people who you're talking about.
Can I read this particular?
I'm gonna bring this back up on the podcast tomorrow too.
Article about George. Can I read this?
Where are you gonna read from?
Can I read this?
Yeah, from what site? Just say the site one more time.
Inversewire.com, which is a very reputable site. You trying to convince? You're trying to convince the worldwide nigga that it's not.
This is realnews.com.
You're trying to convince the worldwide nigga.
Okay, chat. I'm gonna show y'all something right here. And this, you're gonna realize this whole media shit is fake. Remember, I told you go to this website, inversewire.com. I said it's kind of odd that this article is up here from like 4 weeks ago. It's still at the top. Any news website would have recycled their top story, but it's still up there about pay no attention to the Grand Wizard. This is an article pretty much about Grand Wizard. It just uses Drake and Adin as the thumbnail. Yeah, what does Charlamagne say? Let's go back. Charlamagne, this is why you keep getting these gotchas, right? You got to stop lying, Charlotte. I love you, but you got to stop lying. Here we go.
Convince the worldwide nigga that it's
Here we go.
Can I read this? Can I read this?
Yeah, from what site? Just say the site one more time.
Inversewire.com, which is a very reputable site.
Inversewire.com, which is a real reputable site. Charlamagne the guy who's involved in politics, who's interviewed goddamn Kamala Harris, I think even Joe Biden. You see what he's saying is a reputable site. Inverse Wire, we're on it. I told you the article on there. The date of publishing was June 17th. It's still on their front page. Let's do a little research, chat. Everybody could do this. You go to a website called whois.com. This is going to give you the info about every website in the world. Whois.com. Y'all could do it yourself. Let's go to domain or IP and type in inversewire.com. When you type that in, it says the fucking website was registered on 5/13, 2 days before Drake album dropped, my nigga. Like, come on, bro. This is what I'm dealing with in the media. Mad reputable. How's it mad reputable? Nobody ever heard of it. No, it's mad reputable. It was registered 2 days before Drake album dropped. Come on, bro. Yo, I'm telling y'all. This, yo, where my belt? Y'all gonna keep getting belt to ass when y'all keep lying like this. How many more do I gotta debunk? Look, registered on. Come on.
I'm making it
like, come on, bro. The website was set up 2 days before Drake's album went out. Why? Clearly a smear campaign versus the niggas they feel is giving a belt to ass. Bro, chat, do I need to say more? Let's go back to Charlamagne's own word.
So I'm asking, did See the God play Act? Now, you could answer now, but I'm going to play the Charlamagne clip just now. So don't answer yet. This is for the YouTube poll that I posted.
Words. Let's go back. Every time I keep exposing them. Yo, Rock Nation, Jay-Z, and your stupid ass employees. Y'all can't do nothing with me.
Rock Nation.
You hire a bunch of illiterate motherfuckers. And as soon as y'all try to get over this dumb shit, nigga, I expose y'all again. Stop it. How do you get caught in this very reputable website? Nigga was established 2 days before Drake's album. Nigga, what are you talking about?
I called you. Can I read this particular article about George? Can I read this? Can I read this?
Yeah, from what site? Just say the site one more time.
Inversewire.com, which is a very reputable site. You're trying to convince the worldwide nigga that it's not.
This is realnews.com.
You're trying to convince the worldwide nigga that it's not.
Who's the author on that?
I'll tell you right now. The author of it is, his name is
I think
Dalton Jackson, senior systems and culture writer. Systems, media, incentives, and the architecture underneath modern culture. That's who wrote this article.
Sounds like a lot of word salad for. This is my own independent blog. It's a Substack. Go ahead.
I'm gonna read this, and
I called it out on the spot. Nigga. Yo, shout out to my nigga in the chat who just put us up on game. I'll tell you where I just got that exposure from. Somebody in the chat just said, we just checked the site. Yo, this shit was just registered 2 days before Iceman came out. Iceman came out on 5/15. They registered a site to print something defaming, bringing down, alluding that Drake is a criminal on 5/13. And Charlamagne is the only nigga in media talking about it, claiming it's mad reputable. What are we talking about? But according to them, there's nobody who's an opponent. Come on, bro. What are we talking about? Chat. This is like the 6ix9ine interview. Can I put my glasses back on?
He's pissed. Okay, so let's get to the Charlamagne the God response. It should be right around here.
Some Asking Idiots gang.
Hold on, one more thing.
What
Would
got,
you like
Taylor,
to answer to this?
Answer to what?
Answer to what?
Hold on now. Stop. Hold on. What does it say? Academics. Salute the act, man. Salute the big fucking act. It says Academics says nobody cares that Charlamagne was using AI. What was I using AI for?
The news thing.
Let me hear it.
Cares that Charlamagne the God came with an AI article. So nobody cares that Charlamagne the God came with an AI article to try to shift up the discussion and blatantly lie and try to just capture the goodwill of the people by trying to say someone's crazy. Now he has nothing more to say on the topic. Now he's talking about what Ray Daniels said. Fuck what Ray Daniels said. You wrote Uno's back here again. What about the fucking AI shit you brought up against me? Let's get back to that.
Yo, this guy Charlamagne is having that fake confused face.
What AI shit is he talking about?
What's the AI thing?
I saw that he thought that you brought up AI news reports about him.
AI news reports about him. Oh, yeah, they be spamming the fuck out of me with that shit. He's talking about inversewire.com. It's like Act, you're smarter than that, my brother. Like inversewire.com is a what do they call it? It's called an aggregator site. Do you know what an aggregator site is? No. Well, let me tell you.
Pay attention. Aggregator site. Yo, El Manito, what up? Aggregator site.
You guys, I like teachable moments.
What if Mediaite is another one, right?
No, Mediaite is not. Mediaite does original stories. Aggregator site is a website that collects information, content, or product listings from many different sources and shows them all in one place. Instead of making its own original content, the site organizes data from other web pages so people can compare options easily. And common types of aggregator sites are news and articles. So there's platforms like, I think it's called TechMeme. They collect and summarize news reports from various publishers. So that's what the site inversewire.com does. And so the article that I was citing to Akademiks was originally published on theage.com, and it was also published on the Sydney Morning Herald. And those sites, at least the age.com is for sure, the age.com is behind the paywall. So I think inversewire.com takes stories that are from behind paywalls and puts them up. Public. And I saw Act saying how the site was taken down. That's probably why it was taken fucking down. You know what I'm saying? If you take it,
yo, this guy's smart. They put up illegal, or they put up stuff that was from behind a paywall on the aggregator site, and that's why the shit got taken down. Come on, Act. Act. Again, and you know, Act, I'm team Act all day, but like, yo, you found a formidable opponent right here. You know he gonna have an answer for this, bro.
Paid content, from another site and putting it up on your site, then that's probably one of the reasons they would take it down. But what is he trying to say, that the article's not real?
Yeah.
What?
That's what the claim. The claim is that I think Rock Nation made some fake article, and they're the ones that are pumping this whole situation.
It's on the Sydney Morning Herald. Act knows this. I've sent Act these articles before. It's on the Sydney Morning Herald. The rapper, the crypto billionaire, and the Instagram mystery man. That was the Sydney Morning Herald. The age.com. Hold on. The age.com. You've seen that article.
I see quite a few articles, actually. But
no, hold on. Let me see. The age.com, because I'm not talking about this shit no more, man. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh, no.
Like, hold on. The age.com, the headline for that article was, what the fuck? The rapper, the crypto billionaire, and the Instagram. Yeah, it's the same story. The age.com and the Sydney Morning Herald both posted that story. It's up on their sites right now. Matter of fact, put them in the put them on the screen.
On the screen.
Put them on the screen.
Yeah, man. Just Give Ak a hug, bro.
Give him a hug.
That's my guy.
Yeah, come on, guys. Be friends again. Everybody
Who's
be
not
friends
friend?
again.
Who's not friend? We just sat down and had a 3-hour conversation.
Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
Be friends. Everybody be friends.
When I heard that just now, I thought that was AI. I didn't know that was Zach really talking. I didn't know that was Zach really talking. Like that article I read, the act is real. It's on the Sydney Morning Herald. Matter of fact, hold on, I'm gonna tell you, I'll do you one better. I'll tell you who wrote the article.
I didn't think you need to do that.
No, I want to.
Like
He
they
wants to.
Kishore Napier Rahman. That's who wrote the article on the Sydney Morning Herald. I don't.
You know what Charlamagne the God is doing right now? He's sending Akademiks on another wild goose chase. So we can expect our next Akademiks stream, because he might be streaming right now, actually. I think I seen him pop up for a stream earlier, but I'll check. But he knows that Ak is going to go run and go do a whole deep dive and try to find out about everything about this website on his next stream.
Know anything else. The Sydney Morning Herald and the age.com. So that's where it was originally published. Inversewire.com took it from there and posted it. I don't. Hey, I can't wait to see how you spin this one. I love it. I like hearing Atkins entertaining.
He just told him, I can't wait to see how you spin this one.
To me, you know what I'm saying? I want to see, because is he trying to say that the article's not real?
It seems that way, but my thing is, he's just upset by how the discussion went, I think, because he's still trying to prove points from the discussion.
Here's the thing.
Just give him a hug, Charlotte.
As I told Ak.
Give him a hug, Charlotte.
As I told Ak, I don't know if these allegations in this article are true, but the article is real.
He's not live right now. Hold on. Let me just double check something. There he is. Found him.
Body look fun.
Oh, now you gotta knock him out.
Yep, southpaw.
In what round?
I would say
Should be this.
yeah.
He's doing his gambling streams. I can't really show this too tough on the YouTube.
Okay, step back and
I don't see any rants.
It was trash.
good fight. Now I think you're gonna see this.
All right. Fuck it. The arch is the. Oh, this nigga eating ass. So never mind. Shit. First, it say survivor or some shit. What the? Now I ain't fucking no bitch with no tattoo on the pussy. That's. Holy.
I'm just trying to see if there's a rant in here.
Oh shit. That makes sense though. But fuck it, man. Steak
he'll
has
clip it
something
later.
else in mind. Paul.
Got it. What do you mean? What is that?
Yeah, he ain't on shit.
Bombery is trolling in there.
You can continue.
He ain't on shit.
Can you go?
It's on the Sydney Morning Herald and it's in the age.com. That's where it was originally published. Once again, Inverse Wire is an aggregator site and they take articles from other places and republish.
So they just ripped it off, basically.
Yeah, that's what they do. That's what they're an aggregator site.
Got it.
I don't know what you want to say. Asking idiots.
Let's do it. I got to run through this ADR.
Okay, so that's the end of his response right there. Now, like I said, I just went to go check Ak in real time. This dropped earlier today, 13 hours ago as far as the video. The audio dropped last night, so I don't know if Ak listens to the audios. I only got to listen to the audio today, so this is why I'm pulling up the video. I don't watch Brilliant Idiots like that. I only watch Brilliant Idiots on stream with y'all. I literally listen to all of their episodes on audio only. So right here is Charlamagne's response. I want to check on something real quick. Academic Charlamagne, I already got in my search term. Let me refresh that, because I don't think he has a response after that. So right now, we are waiting for the Akademiks response. Okay? As far as what Charlamagne had to say about these sites being aggregator sites, what What the fuck is an aggregator site? He explained it obviously. Aggregator sites. Let's see that. What are an aggregator site is a website platform or collaborate that collects information, products, and content from many different sources and displays them in one place. Now, that's the thing. When they were showing those inverse.com articles, it didn't look like it was something that was like a collage of different articles. It looked like one person who was writing, they had a writer and everything that was breaking down whatever was going on with Akademiks, or allegedly breaking down whatever was going on with Akademiks and Grand Wiz and Drake. Now, as far as what Charlamagne is saying, he's saying, yeah, it's an aggregator site. It wasn't some AI website. The reason that it's probably down is because they use stuff from behind a paywall. Duh. These sites do not create original content. Instead, they act as a bridge to help users quickly compare or browse options without visiting multiple separate web pages. What do y'all think, chat? Y'all think that Charlamagne wiggled out of that situation right there? He's lying? Or you think that this whole thing is he's telling the truth, basically? And Akademiks is as manic, all of the different words that they call him as Charlamagne thinks, right? Because Akademiks was like, he felt like he had the gotcha. He was like, yo, site's not there anymore. Gotcha, bitch. But the thing is, the way that they're talking about Ak now, they're like, bro, we bested you in a debate. Or I say we because, what's his name? Alex Media is also there. Okay? But we got you in the debate. Why? You've been bitching about this shit since then. I think, when was the Charlamagne the God Akademiks debate? That was a while back now, no? Hold on, let's pull up another YouTube page. When the hell was that? Because Ak was talking about this like up to his last stream. You gonna make me buy bottles for Charlamagne? When did I stream that? It's a month ago. Yo, Friday with the live stream. Yeah, I'm back. Yo, this was a month ago, fam. They got you kind of looking crazy. And I don't want Ak to look crazy, fam, and he's probably right. That's the worst part about it. Ak is probably right. There's probably some fondue shit going on over here. How you pull up a website that was created 2 days before the Drake album dropped, that's slandering Drake and Akademiks and everybody, the quote-unquote their side of town, and then it just disappears all of a sudden, but this guy has an explanation for it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I can't even decide at this point. I don't know if it's because it's so fucking late and I've been streaming for the last, 5 hours. But I can't even decide at this point I don't think Ak is lying. I think Ak believes what he's saying, but I don't know if Charlamagne is lying at this point. So y'all are going to have to let me know. I'll leave this topic here. You're going to have to let me know in the comments on the replay for this. But is Charlamagne lying about this? Is he averting any of the accusations from Akademiks, or is Akademiks neurotic and manic and delusional and paranoid and all these different things that they've put on his jacket right now? Y'all gotta let me know. Andrew don't give a fuck. Andrew's just like, yo, I'm gonna go home to my kids. Anyhow, I'm not going to get into a super long stream like I told y'all over here on YouTube. It's like 49 minutes. Yeah. A real short has. Is it? But we've been streaming for about an hour. Do me a favor for anybody who's over here from YouTube. If you guys want to see the video of the stream that we were doing for the last 4 hours, we streamed the whole Brand Risk, Adin Ross Brand Risk event. We reacted to all of the crazy moments. So y'all can go check that out over on kick.com/WeLoveHipHop. We'll be back tomorrow, right? Because I got to get some sleep. And I got to put a podcast together for tomorrow. Because we'll be back tomorrow on Kick again. We Love Hip Hop over on Kick. And for the members over here, we'll be back to do the live taping of episode 712 of the We Love Hip Hop podcast. All right. Until then, we are off of this. Doses.